почему-то мы выбрали русский. Я могу говорить по-английски, и я не знаю.
Ну, я думаю, легче будет. Легче будет.
Все понимают английский? Да? Никто.
Yeah, because I would like that our guests will understand what I will tell also. Thank you everybody for coming this evening. I want to make just the little short introduction of why we're here, what we're planning to do, and what is just few words about the project. This is the what will happen in these days, in 4-5 future days. Workshop. It's the part of the great project with the title Art Zone. Art Zone was in a few years developing just between Poland and Georgia, but from this year Azerbaijan also will be included in this project Art Zone. And as a part of this Art Zone, it will be the workshop which our trainers from the Montevideo Foundation, who will introduce themselves after me, they will do this workshop with some people who are interested to participate in it. Workshop will be in future 4 days. So we have some applications, but still the guests of this evening, if somebody interested can participate in this workshop, just please come to me closer after, and I will put your contacts and we will fix the time. This is free, you will not pay anything, just you have to be interested of the subject. And Art Zone, it's the project which is continuation of the another activity, which is was initiated by Vitek and Beata. This is the big festival, Transcaucasia, where Azerbaijan also involved. And I will not tell about this to you, you just can check through the website, so many events. And really this time me as a coordinator, and Bahram Khalilov, who is the my partner and the art director of this place, we were very interesting to have here this workshop. So it's really, we are happy to have here such an interesting project, and it's too much similar to the all activities of the contemporary center of the contemporary art. So everybody welcome again, and I want to give few words to the professionals who will conduct these workshops in future days. And actually today with the drinks we will follow their presentation. I'm sure it will be very interesting. So in future 1 hour we can have the open discussion. You can ask the trainers more about their activities, and you can learn about such a simple and thing which we actually, like, we know how to make reportage by the mobile phones. But maybe it's we can learn something new in this also. Now I want to give few words to Vitek, who is the more informed about this project.
Okay, yeah. As this evening belongs mainly to Cezary, Magda, Emanuela, and little Marianka, I suppose, as well. I just wanted to say a few words about Art Zona. It's like, as it was already said, Transcaucasia is a Caucasian festival mainly in Poland, now in Austria, Germany and Czech. But the idea of Art Zona is like a younger sister of Transcaucasia. We never were interested too much in promotion of Polish culture abroad. But when we once went to Georgia and saw how in Soviet way Poland promoted Polish culture, we decided we have to do something like something alternative. So we created alternative days of Polish culture in Tbilisi mainly, and Tbilisi was our main focus. And basically, as you can maybe later learn about from the website, the idea was, for example, that we won't do the projects like we send one band to another country, they do the concert and go back. For us, it was much more interesting to do something new. And for example, it was like, for example, Polish curator coming to Tbilisi, working in public space for 3, 4, or 5 weeks and create something with Georgian artists in a specific district of Tbilisi, giving maps to people, and they went from different point to the other, creating something new quality also for the Tbilisi. Another choice, for example, was Mamadou Diouf. It's a Senegalese musician, very good. Tarlan knows him very well already, who is already 25 years in Poland. He's a good Polish musician, but he's of Senegalese origin, and he came to Georgia. I played together with Niazdia Samidze, who is a legend of Georgian music. So they created something, again, new, and one of the most famous now Polish people in Georgia is Senegalese. And in this way we were creating a new, such a small, let's say, structures and some small revolution points. And one of the idea for us, very important, was to bring Cezary to Georgia first. 1 year ago we did it. As you will learn why probably we did it from their presentation, and as we knew that it might be difficult here to do some, I don't know, big public concert or event or project, site-specific project in Baku, we thought that it might be most interesting for the start. So next few days, I think you will have opportunity to judge it by yourself. Is it was worth to or not? So Cezary takes the floor now, and yeah.
Okay, let's see it and get ready.
Yeah, Cezary will speak for a long time, so we can.
No, okay, you know, 6 years ago, I am documentarist. I do the documentary movies. That's first of all what I do, what I love to do. What is my passion? After all, I am also a journalist. For 15 years I was working with Polish National Television, doing my projects, my reportages and news for television, and also documentaries. And also programs. And you know what, once, after my documentary movie, which really changed my life, I lost my camera and I started to do something with mobile. It was a long time ago, where nobody thinks that someday we will see in the cinema a mobile movie. And these days are coming to us. It's gonna be like a month and we're gonna see in cinema. Month is my ambition. But maybe, you know, maybe 1 year and we're really gonna see something like this in documentary movies, not fabular, of course, because this is other part of art and entertainment mostly, yes. But I remember this time when I started with my Nokia 06, which really is a pixelosa, you know, nationality of art, colors and everything else. No, pixelosa came from our manifest, which we will show you in a moment. This manifest was written by me and my people, was like 3 years ago. Yeah, but 6 years ago we did the first television program in the world which is actually made only by mobile. You know, nobody was believing that it's possible. Even I was really curious it's possible to do a show every week. Show is not a good word. We did something like report from the city, from only a few people at the beginning. Now it's really huge group, which every day had a mobile in the pocket and opportunity to find something which makes them feel deep things, you know. It doesn't have to be accident by car with the other car, what always television wanted to get from the people, because of course the reporters they cannot be everywhere, so they want to do this, you know, to get this stuff. It's stuff which we people from City in the Coma, we really doesn't want to even see this. And at the workshop, I will tell to the people what's happened a few days in Tbilisi when some of my students put on our website from Facebook some very sick movie from YouTube. like one guy is having sex with mannequin on the street. It was supposed to be a joke. And if you really want to know the end of the story, which is huge, then you come to the workshop. It would be nice. Okay, anyway. It was like this, that we just wanted to see our city, which we love. We love our city like a mother, yes. Sometimes mother is beautiful, sometimes not really so much, but we all love our mothers. So we've been like, traveling through the city. After this, we tried to make some kind of performance also with these mobile things. And it was so big joy that we lose all this stuff with a lot of people carrying camera, carrying microphone, producers and everybody else. We really wouldn't want them anymore. And it was our revolution. We did television for everybody, from only these people which really want to get their own point, not the point of very wise people which are redactors inside the television and telling to the others what is good and what is not. All this propaganda stuff, and this stuff was not for us. We just did everything what was beautiful and worthy to record it. And that's how we did the Miasta w Komie. Mobilicities, that's how we call it. Mobilicities is our first show and first television. And yes, now we are getting back to this monster, which is a television, and the name. We're getting back to this. And many things changed, Now we have the HD mobiles. Yeah. It's different. Right now, 2 years ago, mobiles were like 2 years ago was like, anymore, we cannot use them anymore, because it's impossible to put it on the television. Maybe this time we're gonna show you our manifest, Video Koma, which is very important for us, because then we describe the language of the picture, the grammar of a new language of this very, very simple instrument, which is a mobile. It's an automat. Now we using lens to get a little bit of optic, to get a little bit of art, yeah, to the pros of describing by picture, because this is what we do. And that was the beginning. After, we're gonna see the workshop from Tbilisi, little piece, where Art Zona and Witek Inna Przestrzeń Foundation took us to do the first international mobile television in the world. Yeah, and as a third movie, we're gonna see one of our hundreds movies from the city when the guys are playing on the fondo, the music. Yeah, okay.
So show time.
First Video Koma, in the middle.
Super.